How's it going? I'm Chris with PearsonCopy.com, and I'm here to help your brand make more sales with email. Today, as a part of my 100 emails in 100-day breakdown challenge, I am covering an email from a brand called June. It is a countertop oven. And essentially, I'm going to be breaking this email down because I found that their subject line and a little bit of personality that they add into this seemingly common countertop appliance actually sets it apart from most of the other brands that I see in my inbox in my promo tab, at the least, that sell items that are similar, like appliances and stuff. So that's the reason I wanted to. This is their welcome email. This is their first email they send out, at least in the US region. This is the one that I got. So I'll go ahead and dive in and break this email down with that context behind everything. So their first subject line is "Hi, period. I'm June," and I think they're making a play off of maybe like Google Assistant or like Siri or Apple or something. They're giving June a voice. They're giving this appliance a voice. I also thought of my little toaster. Um, when I saw this, I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of fun. But they're doing something here to make June have its own personality, its own feel, basically, right? So that being said, that's the subject line. That's what got my attention. I opened it. And I signed up for this brand initially just because I found it and I was like, oh, this is pretty unique. So that's something cool that you could do with your brand is you could maybe, instead of having like somebody that's the face of your company or give your brand like a mascot or something, you can give your actual product, if it's an appliance like this, a voice. So it'll actually speak to you or talk to you, right? Talk to the customer. Um, so yeah, that's the subject line. The from name and the from email, pretty straightforward. It's June Oven. Is the brand name, the front name, and the support at juneoven.com. So something I would potentially change here, this is pretty standard when it comes to brand emails, by the way. What I would potentially change here is support at, I would change it to something like june@juneoven.com or something like hello or info or something like that, just to get out of the support email. When it's a support email, people tend to maybe lean into like, oh, this doesn't actually come from the brand. It's just a support automated email. We want them, even though it is an automated email and they may know it, we want them to feel like it's from a real brand or a real company. So changing this from support to like hello, info, newsletter, or something like that would be probably better and get more opens and probably a higher open rate. So with that being said, we'll move down the email. Something June does here that I thought was interesting is they have their brand logo at the left, and then on the right they have Get June. So what is the initial CTA? The first thing you see when you open this email is the brand logo, the brand name, and then the CTA to get it. And then right below that is due to high demand, availability is limited. So they instantly add scarcity. So they say, hey, this is us. Here's our CTA, and then scarcity right at the top. This is interesting how they frame up this email with the scarcity at the top here with the email. It gives people an urgency and a scarcity to say, hey, you need to go buy this now. As we move down, a warm, actually sizzling welcome. So again, personality. This is more from the brand than it is from June. It's something interesting that this brand for the oven, what they do is they go from hi, I'm June Oven, and support juneoven.com. And they go from like a brand voice to like June's personality voice, which is interesting. They go back from between like the user using the iPhone and then Siri talking to them. It's very interesting. So a warm, actually sizzling welcome. Hi, I'm June. Countertops. I'm the countertop smart kitchen that's about to make your home cooked meals a whole lot easier. Welcome, and I can't wait to meet you. So there's this play between the brand and June itself, the appliance, which I think is pretty cool. Take up to $99 off. June 12-in-1 countertop oven. Get my offer, and then. So that's the main offer that you sign up for, is to get this. And then the code they use, Cook with June, I think even though the code is a little longer than what I would suggest, it does make sense because Cook with June, I can remember that. And June's a name, and it's also a month, and it's very easy to remember. And if I go off and maybe buy this on my phone, or go to a friend's house, and I'm like, oh yeah, we need to get that, or we're all going to buy it or something. I don't know. Cook with June is actually really easy to remember. So moving on down. So yeah, there's the offer. Get my offer to CTA, the code, and then the next thing they in the email that they put is 100-day happiness guarantee. This is interesting because the 100-day happiness guarantee, I can assume that it means if I don't like it in 100 days, I can send it back and get my money. But I would blatantly state that here. Whatever this 100-day happiness guarantee is, I would put in some kind of writing somewhere, maybe right under it, or maybe 100-day happiness guarantee. Love it or give it back, or we'll take it back. Or maybe you put a little blurb from Junior saying, hey, I know you'll love cooking with me and you won't have to send me back. But if you do want to give up on me, then you have 100 days to make that decision. Something right here to take that scarcity and urgency here and just ratchet it up is make June essentially say, hey, if you want to abandon me as your countertop oven, that's fine. You can send me back, but I would hate to have to leave your kitchen and so you can't cook with me anymore. So keep that personality going. And just add a little blurb here from June saying you don't have to give me back, but if you did, I understand. So yeah, there's that piece. And then next, June premium accessories. So all the things you can do with June, essentially, the accessories that allow you to cook various ways. So these are going to be essentially features, right? And then June premium features, air dry, grill, et cetera, et cetera. And it goes through essentially most of, if not all of, these items here and what you can actually do with them. So yeah, more features. And then you have your 2-year warranty and your one year premium app membership. As a part of the value that you get as a part of this offer. Something I would do here is if these are bought separately, then mention it. If they're included in the offer, I'd say 2-year warranty, 1-year membership included in this offer today, if you buy today. And that right there would just ratchet up the urgency and scarcity even more. Is if this is in high demand and its availability is limited, you could reintroduce a scarcity and urgency here, mention this and say, hey, by the way, you're getting these as bonuses. You need to get this with this offer right now, or else you're going to miss out. This right here is almost like your close or your final offer section on a sales letter, and you need to reiterate the scarcity urgency, and then also say this is included as bonuses or included in this offer. Get it now for whatever the price is. Get my offer. So they've got the elements of a sales page set up here, like the offer part of the sales page, but they're missing just a few elements that would make this probably get more click-throughs and more sales. So and then moving past that, CTA, get my offer, June, brand name, socials, and your standard footer information. So there's a few insights on this email that I think: one, the personality, giving June a voice. It's an appliance, so making it smart. So giving June its own voice because it's smart. And then two, the offer. I think the offer is great. This is a pretty rad offer. The discount code's good. And then also, this is more like an offer section for an email. So if somebody's on the fence ready to buy and you send them this, there's a good chance they're going to come off on your side of the fence and say, yeah, I'm going to buy this thing. So when it comes to sending these first welcome emails, your strategy matters. If you're trying to get your 10, 15, 20% of people that are ready to buy now, you send an email like this. The next couple emails can be maybe back out of the sales letter and say, hey, maybe you need a few questions answered. Maybe you need some more features and benefits and how it's going to help your life. Maybe you need an attention getter to say, hey, this is actually something you really should use, and here's why. I mean, you can do stuff like that with your welcome series. It's just try and sell the different stages that a buyer is in with your welcome series, and see if you can bring in as many as you can in that first touch when it comes to your brand and your emails. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Please take any of these insights that you may have gained back to your brand to see if you can make some more sales with them. And if you do, please reach out and let me know. I'd love to talk to you about how an insight or two helps you make more sales and how that worked and how you implement it. So that being said, check out my channel with my other emails. I'm doing 100 emails 100 days as a challenge. Go check out those emails and get some more insights on how to make more sales for your brand with email. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.